Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Advent Power Wash podcast. I'm joined today by Scorp. This is the 8th episode. How are you not knowing to say hi when I say your fucking name?
Because I can't hear you.
Turn down your game sound, fucker.
I'm working on it. Most of the game is quiet. It's once we start power washing.
Jesus. And Ian.
Howdy, hey.
Continuing from the last
Apart.
podcast, recorded over a month ago, we're going to be talking about the Vantarax while I eat barbecue chips.
Fuck. Where do I begin with this? Do I just go for it?
Go for it. Go for it, bud.
Alright. Fucking Vantarax are very similar to the Titans, both in culture, power, and scaling. Save for there's 3 different classes. There's first level, second level, third level. And then they also have the same ranking structure as the Titans. The first level only has 1 tail, no wings, but they can levitate, as if they were manipulating their own gravity, so they can rocket forward at astronomical speeds. Second level has 2 tails, 1 set of wings, and third level has 3 tails, 2 sets of wings. What are you chuckling at?
Scorp and I were spraying each other off the rooftop.
You fucking idiot.
I mean, no, the game doesn't exist. Keep talking. Go ahead.
The Vantarax are a very spacefaring species, and they go and repair worlds. In the first iteration I had of them, they were
Complete
supposed to
total
be
assholes.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be evil, and in fact, they were evil. The ones from the original timeline or the original server are all but fucking extinct, save for a couple that the Titans showed amnesty and allowed to live. But the Vantarax of this realm are actually rather peaceful if you don't show hostility to them. Ow. Ow. But the ow. The ranking structure is all but identical to the Titan ranking structure, in the sense that there is 1 alpha and then the rank structure below it. And whereas the Titans have a king, the Vantarax have a queen.
So there's a bunch of bitches.
Anaketsu.
Huh?
Anaketsu.
Oh my god.
I just said they're a bunch of
my
bitches,
God.
but you know.
Thanks, Castle. Thanks, buddy.
No, it's a joke towards. Never mind. I don't need the podcast to
A
be
joke
canceled.
towards
Episode of 8.
fucking what?
Don't worry about it.
There's women.
Oh, I am gonna worry about it.
So anyway, strong as fuck, overpowered, kind of dumb. Continue.
Oh my god. They are inherently stronger than the Titans. Almost like the perfected variation of the species. However, different species, different strand, if you will. They are not immune to magic. They don't have natural immunities to magic like the Titans do. The Vantarax have more weaknesses but broader spectrum of power. For instance, a young low-level Titan will have, say, complete immunity to low-level magic, where it won't do anything, but the higher the spell, the more it has chance of doing. a Vantarax does not have any protection against magic whatsoever. So a simple spell that will say give somebody a cold could make the Vantarax very, very sick. The
Constantine just has to flick his dick a little bit and they're gone.
bruh.
Let me just
The,
flex my cock muscle here, love, and boom! Incinerated.
which is dick.
Nah, not incinerated.
Incinerated
Drowned.
Vantarax. However, per server and everything else, they are dumbed upwards to be a little bit more durable against magic. They have some protection, but not enough to be considered protection.
So like a very
the
thin
higher in the
condom.
rank, pretty much. The higher in the rank structure you
I don't like how
go,
he
the
agreed
more
to that.
durability and more resistance to magic they have. So, for instance, Trinala, the Queen of the Titans, has the highest durability and resistance to magic that there is. She has about the same durability and resistance of magic that a mid-level Titan has. Making her one incredibly busted in combat because her power just keeps going upward throughout the fight.
I almost made it.
In essence, it's similar to the Hulk. I apologize, I am sick. The base culture for the species is very open. They have, in fact, very few laws within their ranking structure. It's don't fuck around and you won't have to find out. This is the main basis for it.
Bro, why
They're
never mind, sorry.
excellent they're excellent crafters and absolutely immaculate when it comes to restoring an ecosystem or restoring a dead planet. Say something like something. We'll use we'll use Mars as an example. Mars scientifically supposedly used to have life on it. Yada
Water
yada.
Water even.
Yeah, it even had water, so it had the basis start for life. The Vantarax.
Yeah, that's not how that works. I don't give a fuck what science says. Different species evolve to have different needs. There can be a species that does not fucking need water. Anyway, continue.
Moving
Sorry.
on.
Yeah.
The Vantarax can basically read this through scanners and their own senses, and then start to terraform the planet. In essence, turning it into almost like a paradise, and they'll keep one system or one small ship in orbit monitoring the planet over time to make sure that the ecosystem stays viable, the planet stays alive, and that they can use it. The Titans do not have to breathe in space. In fact, they don't have to breathe in general. The Vantarax do. They do have to breathe. So with every boost
Every
they
breath
get
they take.
compared to shut the fuck up. With every boost they get comparative to the Titans, they have an equal imbalance or weakness to it. So the Titans can breathe in space, but they're far weaker than the Vantarax are. The Vantarax are far stronger, but they can no longer breathe in space. And the closer they get to the sun, the less their powers start to work. In the sense of, oh shit, I'm like 200 feet from the sun. I'm starting to burn up. My powers aren't protecting me anymore. What? The life cycle of the Vantarax is also very similar to that of the Titans.
By the way, Scorpio, you can use the mouse wheel to change your tooltip. Once you
Yeah,
the
okay.
the moment the insemination has been completed or the fertilization of an egg.
Whoa, we're talking about segs.
He gonna get us canceled.
Oh my god,
Bruh.
YouTube terms of
Bruh.
service.
Bruh. I didn't. Okay. Fucking.
You said insemination. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
getting
insemination is
inseminated
the
here.
fucking scientific term, you fuckwit.
Scientific for sex.
Oh my god. My god. Moving on.
We have two, that was funny.
The gestation process is very, very short. So depending on the level of power of said child that is going to be born, will depend on how long the process takes. It could take anywhere from 3 days to 2 months. In some cases, the stronger the child, the faster they are born because their power basically materializes them there. The weaker the child, the longer it is going to take for them to be born.
The child.
Bruh. With the Titans, that was never a problem. They were all born in the same time frame. The growth period. So once they are born, again, depending on the child or depending
Child.
on whether or not the child feels safe, it could take anywhere from 2.5 weeks to 5 months. If the child feels completely safe, it will take longer. If they do not feel safe, or if they feel that they are threatened, if they're about halfway through their growth period, they will either spring forward into full adulthood or they will revert back to an infant
Oh, hey, Squirt, press tab.
as a protection
know.
mechanism. The infants of both the Titans and Vantrax have complete immunity to everything, as in they cannot physically take damage. I just lost my train of thought. I'm so fucking tired.
No, you know what? You actually lasted
fucking-
longer than normal, so points to you, bud.
Yeah, my entire train of thought just fucking crashed.
Ian.exe has stopped working.
Not Ian.exe, freaking Hydra.exe. My fucking brain stopped. Everybody just kind of went, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, the creations that they can build are very large in scope. For instance, the largest creation they built was the size of a moon. That's a very small moon, but still a moon nonetheless.
That's no moon.
It's a
You want to
space
talk about
station.
high concepts? Let's talk about the moon. We do not talk about the moon.
Why do you sound
Why
like
don't
the
we talk about the
fucking...
moon?
You sound like the mayor from, The Simpsons. We do not talk about the moon. My fellow Springfieldians.
To anyone that
Um,
understands that reference, I applaud you. Would you stop that?
I will push you off the roof.
da, da, da. In essence, the Ventrax are basically just a stronger
Ah.
but more
I win.
weaknesses Titan.
By the way, if you press right click, it's
Um,
continuous stream.
Scorp, don't you have fucking character species that you built?
The
I have two.
Synthonians. Yeah.
Synthoans.
Syntonians.
They are Synthonian?
Yes.
I thought they were
As
Synthoan.
they come from Synthon.
No, there's another O-N in there. Synthonians.
Huh.
Bitch, I know how to talk.
Would you like to begin with that?
Yeah, once I stop shoving, wieners in my face.
Ah, well, we'll never get to it then.
What a shame.
Did we talk
Fuck,
about? Did we?
with
Did
Scorp's dick sucking progress, we gonna be here for hours.
we? Did we talk about the hybrids last episode?
We
I
did,
think
yes.
so.
I started at the bottom. Started with Metawolves.
Started
with
at the bottom and
hybrid.
now we're here.
I believe there is another species in between the hybrids and the titans, but yeah.
I'm doing this so satisfyingly because my hand is twitching.
Well, make it stop twitching.
But then he needs a dick in it.
Suck. Yeah, I was about to say, suck my dick.
No.
Wouldn't that make the Twitch worse?
Yes.
Well, you know, make it. Things
Oh
have to
wait,
get.
hold on. Ian has no head game.
Things have to be worse before they get better. I don't know how my life can get much worse at this point, but you know,
Don't say that. You may
I'm-
jinx it.
I'm waiting on that better part to come in.
What? Do you have no head game?
No, my life
No,
can't get
look
worse.
up.
Dumb fuck. What the fuck?
Bruh.
What the fuck?
Bruh. My
I
brain.
said, but then he needs a dick in it.
Yeah,
You
and I
said,
changed
Suck
it.
my dick, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
big-
we
Yeah,
changed.
we
because
stopped
Ian
talking
changed
about that.
topics.
We stopped talking
We
about
changed
Ian's
topics
shitty
like
ass head
5
game. Like,
sentences ago.
What do you mean shitty ass head game? He ain't got any.
that's why it's shitty.
Yeah, shitty ass head game.
Yeah, if it's shitty, that means that there's some. There's room for
Well,
improvement.
everybody has some
No.
head game. Even if you just stick it in your mouth and lick it like a lollipop, that's some head game. It's just not good head game. God, we're gonna get so fucking canceled.
We're gonna get canceled so fast.
So anyway, if you put the did that go through?
That cut you off so fast.
Okay, it didn't go through on my end. So anyway, if you put the in the and then you get a very
Oh my
nice
God.
big load of.
Don't forget the reach round.
Oh yeah, the reach around. That's where you. And if you're feeling really special,
That's right, pull it on cities.
You know, I feel like he's actually making words out of this Morse code.
God, I hope not.
Somebody in the comments, somebody figure out what the fuck he just said.
Do you think I have
even
enough
if it's just a
subscribers
bunch
that
of
would know?
random syllables.
You think anybody that listens to me has enough smarts to figure out Morse code? Are you fucking?
Well, I mean, they all live in their mother's basement like you, so probably.
They'd figure it out eventually. Is what he's
They got
saying.
the internet.
Oh my god, we just.
No, I always laughed at those basement dweller memes, and then I became one. But my basement is sick as shit. It doesn't have like cum stains on it like normal people.
Well, it's
Mine
because you
doesn't
haven't put
have
them
any
there yet.
stains on it.
It's because like what?
Because you haven't put them there yet.
He cleans up after himself.
Don't have to. There's a chick that comes over from time to time.
Well, stop letting him get inside
We're
of
gonna
her.
talk about this. Moving the fuck on. Scorp, begin.
It all started when I was born.
The red
No.
yellow hermit crab.
Not that. Not that.
My
Not the
head
life
game started
story
the
of
second
how
I
your
popped
dick
out,
became
but we
only
didn't
2
have enough
inches.
money to pay the doctor, so I had to find a new way.
So they took me for an-
yeah? The Symphonians?
This is getting worse and worse by the minute. Yes, please,
Oh my
please talk
God.
about the robot.
Where's my... I need...
Ah, the Synthonians. It all began when God decided to be a dick.
I swear to God.
which time?
swear-
Which time? Because God's always a dick. That's
The
right,
first
Christians, you
time.
heard me. Your God's a prick, and you know it. Read the fucking Bible. It's accurate. It's lore.
I thought it would have been the 56th time.
He is a
Because
malevolent
it all
asshole.
started with Jules.
That's not God.
No. But God was a dick, and Jules took it personally.
Oh my God, I can't believe I got that. Nice.
Jules takes everything personally. The fuck?
No, he doesn't.
You're sitting there eating croissant. Damn, this thing is tasty. Jules comes around the corner. Fuck you say about me?
No, he'd just be like, it's croissant.
You will finish that croissant.
Shut up.
I apologize.
For the inconvenience.
It was left too open, and the meme was funny.
Croissant.
Not as funny as your face is, buddy. Win, 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 win. Parkour! Got it.
Continue, score.
Hold on, me and him are pissing on each other.
Whoa.
God damn it! You were fucking half an inch! God fuck! Anyway, this game doesn't exist. What are we talking about? Oh god, now he's choking on the wiener.
We don't need to hear the.
He's choking on the wiener.
from
It's
your
funny.
fucking face.
It's funny. It's a bit. Ian.
No, it
He's
legitimately
choking on
fucking
the
pisses me
wiener.
off.
It's a bit.
I don't give a fuck if it's a bit. Stop.
Somebody fucking kill me.
By the way, have you noticed that this one just kind of wobbles a lot?
Yeah, I hate the turbos because of that exact reason, but they are pretty good.
Is any of it hitting you?
No. But I
Okay.
also have a short range extender on mine. That's why I have more reach.
I got my short extendo on.
Short. Yeah.
No, we don't need a Peter Griffin laugh. Stop.
Yeah. Lawless.
Is any of it hitting you now?
Castle, put your phone away.
I really want to know how many people watching this podcast look down at their phone. Please, please, please.
Look down at their phone, going, "What the
Tell
fuck?"
me in the fucking comments how many of you were like, "Oh, is
We
my
didn't
phone
do that.
buzzing?"
He tried to get me with that earlier today.
I
You tried to
almost
get me
did.
with it earlier too, but it's always on my chest.
So you gonna talk about the Synthonians or?
Yeah, once I open the server lore. I don't have it all memorized. What do you take me for,
But,
Ian?
I take you for better than Ian. I thought you would have remembered more.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Thanks, Castle.
Fuck
It's
you. I don't want to hear shit. You've been talking
midnight.
shit about me with Patricia all day.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's like midnight.
I really
I'm
have
only
it,
just
Castle.
now
What the
eating
fuck?
dinner.
No, I mean like in the terms of like, oh well, I like her more. No bros before hoes with you.
What do you mean? I'm
No,
the same
there
way.
never are.
If I had to pick
choose the
between
one
you
that I
and
want to be
Shahad
with now, I think.
In a burning building, I'm picking Shahad.
Well, see, that's fair.
That-
That life or death.
I
That's
can
fair.
fuck Shahad. I can't fuck
You can
you.
fuck me.
Then bend over, pretty
Pause.
boy.
Gay?
You think I'm pretty? Aw.
Does Bruno Mars
About
is
as pretty
gay?
as Fred.
What was that thing that his frat house had him do? The tapioca. Something something.
Oh yeah, the one where he's blindfolded and covered in cum.
Covered in pudding and then came on. Yeah.
Let's be real, it's a wrestling team. There's enough cum.
Yeah.
They don't have to use the pudding.
No, no, no. Stop.
Seems somebody took exception. to
Weird.
that.
Can I stand on the gutter?
Jedi, Titans, Kaiju, Dragons,
You are not a Jedi yet.
Clones, Undead. Here we go, Synthoans. Oh, I guess it is
Oh.
Synthoans.
Dude, we have all been saying Synthonians for fucking ever, except for Ian. So just
No,
change
like
it.
it's actually written in the server lore as Synthoans.
Change it.
See, that's why for the longest fucking time I've been saying it's Synthoans,
Nope, it's
isn't it?
Synthonians. Fuck you. I can do that. It's my server. I can change the lore as I see fit.
Who do you think you are, Alien X?
Yes, bitch. If there's a god up here, it's fucking me.
Why are you
Right
getting
in the
fucked by
asshole.
God?
Because he hates me.
Oh.
Haven't you noticed?
Oh,
I'm
so it's a
living in my
hate
mother's
fucking-
basement. He hates me.
to hate.
If he
God.
hated you, you'd be dead.
No, he
Haven't
likes
you read
torture.
the Old Testament?
No,
Yeah,
not
he likes to
necessarily.
torture.
No, he likes to drown everyone.
Yeah, torture. If you think drowning isn't a form of torture, like one of the most torturous deaths, right up there with burning alive, you are fucking retarded.
Waterboarding.
No, I don't think either of those are torturous deaths.
Oh, they are.
Because there's the
Oh,
Iron
buddy.
Bowl,
Yeah, that's a torturous death
where
too.
you're put into a bowl
Bronze bowl.
that is made of metal, and then it has a fire lit under it. Or my personal favorite, rat in a bucket.
What about the Salt Lick Goat?
Rat in a bucket.
Yeah, rat in a bucket.
What about the Salt Lick Goat? You ever heard of that one?
No, doesn't
Soak
sound as
it-
cool as rat in a bucket.
Soak a guy's feet in salt for about 24 hours, then let a goat in, and the goat will try licking all the salt off the feet, but because the foot soaked it all into the skin and shit, it's all the way down to the fucking bone, and the goat will not fucking stop licking no matter what the fuck you do.
Which is a shame because humans are naturally salty.
Especially the
Like,
I
we're
can't make that joke.
pre-seasoned.
Can't make that joke.
We are pre-seasoned.
That joke was gonna be racist.
No.
Yeah,
Ian, with your
a
salty ass
chef
attitude,
just has
you
extra
can't fucking.
seasoning.
You can't. You can't. You can't. You just can't.
Dang.
I was grabbing a soda.
So the Synthonians.
Yes, working on it. Hold on. Need
Been
drink.
working on it for a while, buddy, and we're still not hearing about it.
So, as I was saying, it all started when God decided to be a dick. We can get to that later if I ever, open up Jules's race and say that some more survived than him. Probably not, because that race is already problematic. Son of a bitch, open. They
Oh my god, I
hail
burped
from a
again.
galaxy far, far away. Much farther than even the Jedi one. But this wasn't, well, technically it was a long, long time ago in a
The
galaxy far, far away.
The Jedi are universal, not galaxy-wide in my server, but okay.
Well, they have no living things there to be Jedi. All robots.
I wonder if we
want
can just
a
say
robot
Cybertron's from
force
that system too, actually.
I mean, if you do
We
that,
need a
it's probably already
force-sensitive Cybertronian.
reactivated. Because they know how to make machine worlds.
Yeah, but not. Cybertron's very specific about how it runs.
It wouldn't have the Primus bit, but it would still be functioning enough.
But yeah, but Primus is what makes it sustainable for Cybertronians, so while it may be sustainable for other people, not for Cybertronians.
Not sustainable for living things.
Cybertronians
Machines,
technically
yes.
aren't alive.
No, I mean the machine worlds that the Synthons make.
Okay, so we need a
Anyways.
force-sensitive Cybertronian.
It's not possible.
Ew, gross, no.
It's literally
It's
not
gonna be
possible.
fucked up. I know it's not possible. It'd be fucked up though.
How are you force sensitive?
Did
I
it?
used to be a boy, then I got in a robot, and my dad was a dick.
Well, my dad
Anyway.
was a cunt, so he put me in a robot body.
The lore of
Continue.
FNAF summed up in like 2 sentences.
Yeah, all the FNAF fans
Yeah,
realizing
pretty
that
much.
they've been jacking off to children's souls.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. You're the dumbass that
It-
likes these ugly fucking machines that have children in them.
I don't think anybody fucking saw that twist coming, and I'm over here sitting like, why are you jerking off to a robot? Why are you jerking off to a robot? No.
It's a
No.
robot.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
What am I holding on
I
for?
have to
Are you about to confess
enlighten
something?
someone
Oh.
about robot.
Oh, great.
I gotta find the right one. It's not a FNAF one, I can tell you that much right now.
Is it Alita
Okay.
Battle Angel?
I can no longer wash this wall until Scorp gets back in game.
Oh, shame.
Scorp, you're just draining our time here. Do I need to play the hold music?
Yes, please. Because I know that they can't show this on YouTube.
Hold, please.
Ooh. Me like.
So soothing. I hope it's not copyright.
I hope so too.
I really hope
Here, Cass, you can have it too.
that y'all don't start
Paste
this.
it. Anyway,
So far,
Spartan,
everything I'm
this
seeing
is why
says
people
that voice
jack off the
mod is
robots.
royalty free.
It's not loaded yet. Huh?
Meh. I've seen better looking robots.
Yeah, this is just one that I found in Google. Now,
Do
Spartan, you
not
can't
get
tell me
better.
that you would not rail that.
I would not.
Lies.
I wouldn't. I've seen better looking robots. Actually, what's
I'd throw
fucked up
some
is that Ian
WD-40 on it.
once
go for
has
it.
actually railed a robot in server.
Heh.
It was once.
That's because that's all we
It
ever
was
got to
more
do
for
because
RP.
she ended up getting fucked a while later. Alright, Scorp, all your characters are good, by the way. I don't feel like typing that.
Okay, cool. How many did I post? 4?
I
Uno,
think so.
dos, tres, cuatro, whatever comes after that. Yeah, 4. Uno, dos, tres, nacho.
No, you said uno, dos, tres, cuatro, whatever comes after that. And I was like, I made 5?
No, you did post.
No,
You
no,
posted
you
4.
made 4.
Dragon posted 1.
You made 4.
Edit server
Are
profile.
we going to continue with this stuff now?
Yes.
No, that's why the hold music is still on. Wait, are you good? Are you good to go now?
Yeah, I'm closing the robot tab.
Okay.
Now that I'm all horny. Picked a horrible time to say that the music cut off right at horny.
Anyway.
Anyway, we're all living adults. We all know the needs.
We are adult children. Are you fucking with me?
One of them is the need for speed.
I swear to God. No. No.
Please,
Ka-chow.
I've been non-stop sleeping, please.
The need for.
Ka-chow.
Shut the fuck up. No.
Anyway, the Sintonians.
Yes.
The gist of them are, they're robots. From deep space. One could say a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago.
Copyrighted. Copyrighted.
Nope,
Copyrighted.
nope,
No,
nope,
not
nope.
that kind.
Parody, parody.
Not
I
that
hope
kind
it
of
gets
long
you
time ago
stricken.
in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm gonna
Basically-
strike you, Ian. I'm gonna get charged with domestic violence if you don't shut the fuck up.
This species
my
is...
God.
It's very odd. There is no one set shape to them. It's just, we need something to fit this role, we make thing. Its leader, however, is just a small little orb with tentacles. And it just kind of
Aw,
floats
yeah.
and is immortal.
This dude fucks.
Surprisingly, no. He is asexual. All those tentacles and they don't do anything. Except for going to ports.
What kind of port, my friend?
I don't know. USB, USB 3, HDMI, AB.
I'm turning into a sex joke, jackass.
Fuck. Now I just need to level that up. So I can
Anyways.
grab.
Sorry, continue. Continue.
It's off on the far end of the universe, other side of the Galrans. They're primarily peaceful, which caused the other species at the time to think that they were pushovers, and then they found out they weren't.
Talk about
Because
fuck
they
around,
may be
find out.
peaceful, but they aren't pacifists. They believe in passing their fist through your face.
Pacifist.
And soon enough, the entire galaxy started, trying to bully them, so they decided, fuck you, we're going to become an issue for all of you now, and then proceeded to take over the galaxy and hold it hostage.
Wish the Republic was not formed at this time, so they couldn't do anything.
Republic wasn't out that far anyway.
Not yet. They are now. Oh wait, no, they're on the opposite side of the universe, aren't they?
Yeah, no, they're on a really
Yeah.
far-ass area. It's why they had to rip a hole in space.
They're like right next to the Van track, if I'm to be presumed.
Far further. There's still like a good 2-3 galaxies between them.
Oh, galaxies.
Mm-hmm. The
Aren't we in
Synthonians
the?
have a whole ass galaxy to themselves.
And because it
Oh,
was
that's
there
right,
before the
fucking-
Republic started, claiming
No,
holds, the
no.
Republic legitimately cannot do anything ever.
Republic's only in the Milky Way galaxy. Isn't it?
No, the fuck they're not. The entire war has been universal. They're on, like, let's say the left side of the Earth and over. Whereas the Vantarax, the Titan world, and fucking the Synthonians are on the right side.
Well, of course we're
And
on the
I'm
right side. We're the
guessing-
Synthonians.
No, y'all are
You can't
fucking
be
assholes.
wrong.
Yeah,
God.
you can.
Not when you're just nothing but machines with access to the internet.
You can still be wrong.
Anyway,
No, we have
What we
the
got?
internet.
The internet has a lot
Anyways.
of false information on it, dum-dum. You're wrong.
moving on.
They are ruled by one person. The title this person has is the Primus. Because we have Cybertronians, this did cause a bit of a mix-up when they first met.
Yeah, but it was funny. It provided a good story.
It did. And it let me explain why they chose the Primus. Because he was number one.
I'm about to go take a number 2 on his front door, but yeah,
Why?
cause fuck
He
you.
didn't do anything wrong.
Why not?
Cause they're
Anyways.
just so pretentious.
The Synthonians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Most of the races are like that. They're just very rank and file, do what we're told. Blip, however, which is the name of their Primus, is a pretty easygoing dude.
What about you call him dude when he's a fucking
Because he's
just a
primarily he,
sentient
him.
robot?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
they
saying
use
Bumblebee
primarily
is a
he,
guy
him.
and RC is a girl.
They're fucking
It's just
robots.
a matter of what genders they feel like playing with.
Continue.
There was a time in their history when their galaxy had made its own little, I suppose we can call it a mini republic, where they had a senate.
I thought you were gonna say an oopsie whoopsie. They made a little
Oh,
oopsie
no.
whoopsie.
I made an oopsie whoopsie ding
No,
dong.
no. That happened later. Basically, they started putting out these rules. You know what? If anyone's ever played Stellaris, they just became the Senate. Then they got kicked out of the Senate.
I am the
Then they took over the galaxy.
Not yet, you're not.
There was no not yet, you're not. In Stellaris terms, I had over 1 billion, everyone else was still in the Ks. Otherwise known as I got what I wanted, even if everyone else said no.
And what are you
So
gonna do
this
to
did
stop me?
cause a whole bunch of people to just be like, hey, we want your shit. So they tried to take the shit. They met heavy resistance. And then were stopped. As a species, they're called sentient autonomous constructs.
But you can call us Autobots for short.
Fuck that shit.
Hold on, sentient autonomous robots
Constructs.
of constructs. SAC?
Yeah.
SAC.
Whatever. They have a few
Look here,
shared
you fucking
abilities.
sack.
They have various shared abilities across the species. Gestalt consciousness. Anyone who's played Stellaris will know that this is the most terrifying trait you can give a species. Because this is like a hive mind, but for machines, which is worse. Well, worse for everyone else. They have metallic bodies, which make them not need air, food, drink, or sleep. And they have one special little trait called Bound to the Confluence, meaning if they are ordered by the Primus to do something, they will not stop until they die. However, there are instances where one can go rogue in the race. One of my characters, Zeta, is an example of this. They manage to break free from the Gestalt consciousness. Sometimes it'll make manic episodes, but usually you gain individuality if you're not killed immediately for not being part of the herd. As far as forms, there's about 12 standardized ones, all with different functions. Other orbs like
Yeah.
Primus are heads of state, heads of research, etc. They're the smart types. There's these big giant ones that operate as data centers, some with that kind of just look like robot gorillas that lift stuff, and other smaller ones that do repairs on everything else. They're a very long-lived species, and it really just depends on how long the data remains uncorrupted. Similar to
Oh,
how
no.
humans slowly have their own
no.
DNA corrupted.
Oh no.
What?
My background is deciding to play noises, so guess what's in the middle of the fucking podcast now? It just randomly likes to fucking play loud ass noises, so I'm glad it was the Transformers one and not one of the other ones.
The Synthonian race is technically created by Jules. The Synthonian race itself was created by Blip, who was made by Jules as just I'm gonna make a thing and we'll see what happens in a few millennia. Jules promptly proceeded to forget about Blip. Blip is the only one
Rip.
that knows of Jules' existence in the race. The rest of them just know they were made by something and they don't have clearance to see what that something is. And it appears I actually lost a line on here that was supposed to separate these two things. As it turns out, I actually have like 4 races.
Oh god.
One of which is... 2 of them are the Jules projects.
Oh, the pet shop.
Pet Shop and Parvos. And Pet Shop has its own subcategories. The Auspicious Beasts and Predators. The home planet for the Synthonians is called Synthon. Their home star is called Synthis, which is a completely synthetic star, which was placed in the center of their galaxy. They have some of the best technology that they have found as of yet. It's not to say somebody can't have better, but they are able to do stuff like Dyson spheres, quantum catapults, machine worlds, ring worlds, etc. They're even able to take a solar system where none of the planets can give resources and none of them are habitable, crack it all open, and then make new planets. And that's really about all there is to the Synthonian race. After that, I've only really got one more that needs explaining. If we have time for that one?
Yeah.
Yep, we do, or yep, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, F3. How do I search inside of this thing? Now, this race is technically... Ooh.
Oh shit, it's 2 a.m.
Neat. This race is technically 3 races in one. But they are called the Daimons. It's a race of creatures that aren't deity or demigod. They're not mortal or really otherworldly.
Is Ian still awake?
They're...
Ian?
Hmm.
Ian, Boo
Oh, okay.
Boo,
Are you
you
What?
asleep?
awake?
Are you asleep, buddy?
I'm just very quiet.
Okay.
I'm trying not to fall asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know how hard that is
We
with my
got
luscious
we got
voice.
like another 20 minutes and you're good. Because I'm gonna have to cut out about 10 minutes of silence.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much a race of spirits born of the universe to just be like, hey, you're the living embodiment of this thing. Try to keep that thing alive. Otherwise known as, if you destroy all of a thing, you've killed a daimon. For example, Rome had one. Then Rome died. So it doesn't have one. They're immortal only in the sense of aging, but killing one just makes a new daimon for that profile. It won't be as strong as the previous one as they are still new to the powers. They will sort of eat depending on what type of daimon they are. Which is where things start getting interesting. For there are 3 types. There is conceptual, phenomenal, and material. A conceptual one is stuff like fear, desire, pride, imagination, things that don't really exist but require a complex mind to understand. One of the exceptions of this being fear, because all things can feel fear, and fear is one of the oldest, second only to death, and technically life.
I feel like fear should be above death because if you would be afraid for your life as you're dying.
Nope, because the first thing that died did not have a brain. Hence why death is older than fear.
Fair enough.
Fear is only as old as a multicellular organism that was able to feel fear. For the longest time, conceptual daimons were the weakest of the 3, as there were not complex minds. Once complex minds came into being, the conceptuals quickly rose to be the strongest, apart from death. Their general weaknesses is just angel and demon shit. Because they aren't super powerful, but they aren't super weak either. Your phenomenals are stuff like instantaneous things, a fire, a lightning strike, a storm, etc. Most of them predate life on a planet, except for, well, life. And they are some of the eldest. Material daimons are one of the more interesting ones to me because they are far more numerous. You can do a lot more with them. You've got spiders, trees, rocks, water,
Plants.
etc.
We have like 3 different types of plant daimons.
Yes, we do. But these were just examples I was throwing out.
And I threw out another.
I mean, a tree is a type of plant. Anyways, most of them are as old as planets. Usually they'll stick towards their planet. Unfortunately, the materials are the weakest and most fragile, as you just have to genocide an entire genus and that's that. They're gone. As far as feeding for each of them, a conceptual has to be around its concept. For example, the one of fear loves being around things that are heavily afraid of everything. I actually have the fear daimon, and there is one character that is afraid of everything. So it came up with a deal of, we'll make you immune to fear for a little bit if we have sex.
We're such a healthy
Which,
server.
well, I mean, when you're ancient and old and don't really have a single form and you see the greatest meal of your life, you'd kind of want to pay it back.
But wouldn't they be scared of sex?
Surprisingly, no.
They're scared of
That was the
everything.
one thing Shiro was not afraid of. For some reason, afraid of people, afraid of everything, loves sex.
Oh, I finally cleaned that thing. Holy shit. It was so fucking annoying. Oh
Just
my
the fucking,
god.
oh.
Dude, I was
Literally,
struggling to
I
get this
said
shit clean,
love
alright?
sex, and you just said, oh. Gonna have so many beautiful out of context shit.
Oh, there's gonna be so
You can
much beautiful cutting to do.
that too.
Not on my wrists, but you know.
Phenomenals will usually spontaneously feed. Like, if a thunderstorm is around, you'll probably see a storm and lightning one. Material daimons don't actually have to feed. So long as their profile exists, they exist. And that's about all there is to it. Unlike Ian, I don't have long, drawn-out lore for all this.
Oh,
The universe just kind of decided, they're here.
I didn't know that.
What?
Today's an old Dairy Queen buddy's birthday. I don't even have his number anymore, I don't think.
Ooh.
And tomorrow's another one's.
Wait, where are we? Why the fuck am I across the street?
I got bored from cleaning.
How do I move this?
I pushed you off the van, then down and across the street. Ooh. Fuck yeah, it felt nice. I like how when you picked it up, the hologram for where it could be placed popped up for me too. Not
Yeah, I
really, I
know.
actually hate that. So, yeah, that is every homebrew species we have in the server. It's all way too fucking overpowered, and most of it will be fucking getting
What do
knocked
you mean?
down in a future storyline.
The daimons can't even beat angels.
I know. No, the diamonds are fine. I was talking more about like the Titans and Vantos and probably a little bit of Symphoneans too, actually.
Why?
I'm probably gonna break their hive mind thing. 'Cause that
No,
does
that's
make
like
it
their whole thing.
so they can all hear each other, but I mean like the server thing.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
that
they all
makes
have
it
like
really,
individual things.
really fucking hard to kill them.
But yeah, no, it's just a matter of whether or not a backup is kept of their data. Because ultimately, a lot of it is just copy-pasted people, technically. Personality-wise, there's maybe 5 in the Synthonian race, excluding Blip. Like, your construction workers have a general labor mindset. It's just a very weird thing.
Give me the fucking thing! There we go. What was I trying to... Crap. Ian, you got anything else you want to add in, buddy? Ian. Ian. Buddy, old friend, old chum, old pal. Me thinks somebody fell asleep.
Me do too.
So, Scorp, how's life? Because we got like 10 more minutes.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
Just
alright.
power washing.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey, come here real quick.
Hmm?
Come here real quick. So I couldn't wash this wall. Teamwork. This game is just this is just gonna be the background video for the fucking podcast from now on. You know, like
Until
the
we
first
find a
10
different game.
I don't know. Power Wash is just a little too easy to just talk over because there's not really much communication needed. For
Yeah,
it,
so it's House Flipper.
House Flipper is. You should. You should. See, I think.
I own it. And I think I own most of the DLC too.
I don't own it, but I would love to own it. God, who the fuck graffitied fucking this shit on here? Because it gets really fucking tough to take off. I have a stronger gun than you do, and I'm fucking struggling with some of this shit.
Honestly, I found that certain heads do better. Like, I've been
Yeah,
able
they
to take
do.
off anything so long as I'm using the right head.
Yeah, but I also
Sometimes I
just
gotta
don't like.
lock, sometimes I gotta twist and pull.
I don't like the single little, just straight stream spray. Personally, I mean, yes, it does work for shit, but I don't like it because it does too little damage. It's too minute.
Yeah, that one thing's supposed to be detail.
Yeah. And then the turbo nozzle is supposed to be wider detail, honestly.
It really should be, but with how it works.
No, I mean that's what I've been doing with it. Like, it's what I'm doing right here, and it's working just fine for it. Well, so yeah, Ian's asleep. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Scorpion, do the outro.
Toodaloo, folks. Until next time.
The, sh-
Yeah.
the shittiest of fucking outros, I swear to God.